Stop worrying about making your ex mad when you're trying to get them back. I'm Benny Lichten-Wallner. I'm a Get Your Ex Back coach. I've been doing this for a couple of years now. I've got hundreds of proven success stories in my Instagram highlights. And I've been a dating coach for a lot longer. What I can tell you about building attraction, which is exactly what we're trying to do with your ex, it has very little to do with being in good rapport with that other person. We all know about the friend zone. You know, the instruction to win somebody over isn't get into their friend zone and work from there. Okay? That's pretty clear. Instead, it's about creating tension. So let's visualize a situation where I walk up to a girl on the street and I'm starting a little chat. And as I'm getting to know her, you know, if I just do nothing but get to know her, it's boring, and every other guy does that, right? So I need to create a little tension. So let's say I ask her what her favorite sports team is. She tells me, and I don't give a shit about sports, but just because she tells me her sports team, I decide to turn my back to her. I'm like, oh my God, you like that team? Oh, I can't even talk to you anymore. And like playfully turn my back, and I count to 2 or 3 and make it seem like it's real for a second, where it actually puts the pressure on her as if I actually turned my back to her, and she can't tell the difference for a second. When I turn back around and I'm smiling, everybody gets the joke, and it created tension, and we're that much closer to the next step. There are going to be times when you're talking with your ex after the breakup where you're worried about saying something. You're walking on eggshells. You're playing it safe. You don't want to say the funny jokes. You don't want to piss them off. There might be a situation where you need to lean into creating a little jealousy or competition anxiety. And it's not something we want to do haphazardly, right? But there are appropriate times to do that. And if you're too scared, if you're worrying about not making them mad, you know, that's a problem. There are ways to recover from making your ex mad. And it really just depends on what their attachment style is. Fearful avoidants are going to demonstrate their anger a lot more than others. Dismissive avoidants are going to shut down. It's more sensitive with somebody like that because they're going to shut down and run away. But for example, a fearful avoidant, you know, they're going to be more vocal about getting mad. And they might get mad at you and you let them get mad, and either you acknowledge their feelings or they run off and they don't talk to you for a little bit, but then they come back around. And you got to use your intuition. These things can be sensitive, but it can't be off the table of making them mad. If that's the way your game plan is, you will not be able to create the attention necessary for attraction. So if you want some help getting your ex back, click into my profile. There's a link right there in the middle of the profile. When you click that, you can set up a call with me, tell me your story, and I'll give you a game plan on exactly how to get your ex back.